So I wanted to show you guys my Bushwakka Bhoma. I got this from Bushwakka USA. There's only a few of them in the United States, but apparently they can have a few more shipped over here from South Africa. So when I bought it, there hadn't been any really good detailed walkarounds that were on YouTube. So I thought I would show you some of the quality and some of the storage that is present on this unit. I really think it's pretty much the ultimate overlanding trailer. So let's have a look at it. So the first thing I want to show you just the dimensions. I still have it attached to my vehicle here, and you can see that it is no wider than my Grand Cherokee here, which is really perfect for the trails. Okay, so we're gonna start up here in the front. You can see here's this articulating hitch, and this thing rotates, and it also has telescoping, so it gives you quite a lot of flexibility when you're off-road. And I've noticed when I've taken it on the trails, it's really quite good. And then we have the front storage box. So this is a wood rack. It holds quite a lot of wood, and the way it's made, the wood sits in here. You don't really have to worry about it coming out at any point. And when I bought it, I was a little concerned that once this is loaded up with wood, that it'd be a little too heavy to open. But because it's got this gas strut assist, even with it loaded up with wood, it opens up just fine. And then this front nose box has a lot of gear in it that is provided for you for your overlanding trips. So you got this cool shovel set up here. You've got your hatchet and your mallet there for putting in tent stakes. You've got plenty of room here for two 20-pound propane tanks. One of them that's attached to the stove in the back. One that I can pull out and use for a heater or a campfire, or a portable campfire, something like that. So it has tons of storage in here for all the stuff you might need. Then you walk around here and we've got the fridge. Now we'll get into this a little bit more detail once I open it all up, but you can see the quality of everything is really, really good. It's very, very sturdy. If we pull out the fridge here, you can see this is a massive 90-liter National Luna fridge. I've got it shut off right now because I've had it in storage, but the inside of this thing is just enormous. I mean, it is just cavernous. It's really hard to get a feel for how big it is until you put a couple 12 packs of beer in this side and you still have room for another 12 pack of beer. So it is really, really enormous. So that's the fridge, enormous. The other thing that I wasn't able to really check out when I was looking at these things is there's tons of additional storage. So for over here, for example, you have plenty of storage in here. I have another camp stove just in case I might need that. We walk around, here's your shore power here. It's got these really great leveling jacks. They're strong enough to lift up the entire trailer. They just pop down like that real easy, and you just use your wheel spanner there to turn it. Here's the back coming around. You can see everything is just incredibly good quality, very detailed. We've got water points all around the trailer, so if you just want to wash your hands up here, you can get some water there. We've got another storage compartment over here. You can see I put in things like wipes, a little trash bucket, a little portable sink here to use when you want to. And then this is a big storage compartment here as well. And this is where I keep the Porta Potty. I've got a quick up tent here, so if we need to have a quick bit of privacy, you got pockets up here to store additional stuff. And this goes back in pretty deep. You can see I've got a little wood step there for when we have showers, things like that. So, quite a lot of storage there as well. Again, everything really extremely good quality. All automotive seals all the way around. Here's your water fill for your 30 gallons of onboard water. And then you have two additional jerry can storage, one on either side. And so this is another 5 gallons of water here, another on the other side. So an additional 10 gallons of water that you can carry with you, and therefore, bring in and out as much water as you need to keep refilling those tanks. And then here's your hot water point. You can tell it's hot water because it's hot, red for hot. And so that's a basic walk around of the outside of the trailer. Now, one of the best things about this trailer is that there's so many ways you can set it up. This is my sort of quick, we're just stopping for lunch setup. So this takes literally like a minute or two to set up. You just pull out the awning, and then this one, obviously, we've got the poles here. You can see that I've just took this front pole and I've just kind of wedged it up here. There's our quick stop. We're not going to tie everything down. It's not super windy. We got our fridge out, but we got tons of shade to sit out underneath here. And of course, we've got our nice big kitchen here in the back. And then I've got one of these quick buckets here, and you can see just for quick stops, I have this set up so that I can just, you know, wash up dishes really quickly. Everything's kind of ready to go. Throw this little bucket out. It fits perfectly in this space. That's collapsible, and we put that away for quick storage. So this is our quick stop for lunch setup, and I'll show you in a moment what it looks like with a more complete setup. All right, so now that we've got it all set up, I wanted to show you a little bit of a walk around. You can see I've got the 360-degree awning set up. So I just want to show you a few details and also some of the quality of construction. A couple key points here. You got things like lighting above the fridge, very, very helpful. You've got this little shelf here for putting your things on when you're getting things in and out of the fridge. And then when you look inside, you can see it is enormous. Once you get it set up, I mean, it is enormous. You've got two double beds or two full-size mattresses. They're inner spring mattresses, very comfortable. I have a little foam that I put on top, so a little bit of added cushion, but very, very comfortable. And then coming around to the kitchen, you can see that you get this amazing, huge workspace with a really, really functional 2-burner stove here. Obviously, tons of space. I mean, when we were cooking outdoors, it's basically like cooking at home. They also give you all of this cutlery, all of these things custom fit in these little foam inserts, so nothing rattles around. You have these really nice insulated mugs. You've got all of this cutlery. You can see this drawer is extremely durable. I mean, look at the construction on that. That is high quality. I mean, I'm not worried that that's ever going to break. You got tons of pantry space. They give you the pots and pans. Of course, I got some rice and things in there. You've got lighting up in here, up underneath here, more lighting over here. So really, really super functional and very nice to use. You've got lighting up under here. Here's your water gauge. Of course, that's not very full right now. Your pump switch, and then here's a little bit of electrical battery monitor. You've got some outputs here for your when you're on shore power, some helo points, which I doubt I'll ever use, but they're there if I ever need them. And then coming around to the sink here, you've got this really nice functional sink. Again, the details are really great. They give you this nice on-demand hot water system with a hot water basin, a cold water basin, and then you have a little drying rack over here, which is really great. Also, you've got this little dish soap rack. Again, little details are fantastic, and also lighting right up on the top. And again, you can see that everything is super, super durable and, you know, well made. Really, really excellent construction. Everything highly, you know, very, very, very robust construction. So let's have a look inside. You got this little step ladder to come in. And then there's a lot of really great details inside as well. You got pockets like this on the side for extra storage. And then once you get inside, you can see it's very, very spacious. So I just want to show you, you know, I'm 6 feet tall, and you can see that there's tons of headroom in here. Once you get inside, it is absolutely enormous. So let's look around. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna notice is there's plenty of airflow in here. So these all open up, of course. And you can see that one of the things that's kind of interesting, you've got these little poles here that are for stabilizing the roof. So you just swing these up. If you do have something heavy on the roof, you swing that up and it'll give you a little additional support. I've never actually used them for that because I haven't yet had anything heavy on the roof. But you know what I have used them for is to hang clothing on. So it actually makes a nice little clothing hanger. You can drape your towel over this. You got one on either side. So it's actually been a functional little bar there, even though I haven't used it for its intended purposes. And then we do have a tent entrance. So we have a zipper here. We can use either the netting or the hard fabric, of course. Everything really, really good quality. Excellent construction on the zippers. Here's all your power stuff here. So you've got your Victron controllers. Everything's Bluetooth enabled so that you can access it by Bluetooth. We've got a 145 watt solar panel on the roof, plenty of extra storage here. And then you've got a 1200 volt pure sine wave inverter here. You just turn that on and then you can plug it in over here. I run my little coffee pot out there. And then you can see when you look around, again, plenty of pockets for storage. How incredibly spacious this is. This is one side over here. That's a double bed over there, right? And then when we swing around to the other side, you've got another full size or double bed over here. Now there's also tons of storage in here. So you've got storage, for example, we have this sink here, which is really nice. So you're in here washing your, brushing your teeth at night. You can lift this up and there's plenty of storage underneath for bedding. You've got storage up in these cabinets. Again, we've got bedding in there now. But once you make your beds, you can put your duffel bag up in there, your clothing. So once you've got your camp set up, you just throw your duffel bag in there. You can keep all your clothes packed away. And then you've got another cabinet here. Same kind of thing. We've got towels. They give you all these towels. I threw a couple extra beach towels in there. Here's the sheets and bedding that they give you. So it's really, really fantastic. They give you tons of stuff. The other thing that's really great is you can see the construction, even of these cabinets, is incredibly robust. I mean, this seems to be like it's part of the frame. It doesn't feel like bolted on cabinets. It's the same, it's like they built it into the frame itself with these cavernous cabinets up front that are basically part of that front dome out on the front of the Boma. So the only part of this thing that's wood are these really beautiful wooden cabinets with really robust clicks. So I just feel like this is going to last forever. I mean, it's really, really durable. The other thing is under the beds, you also have additional storage compartments here. I have extra pillows. They give you the pillows as well as the pillowcases. Same thing on this side, of course, storage under there. You've got storage here. I've got some shoes in there. Same thing on this side. I've got some games and some extra lighting in there. You've got this really robust drawer here. This is where I keep my coffee pot, but obviously I'm barely even using this for its full capacity yet. Again, very, very robust construction. And then over here, we've got this little zippered pocket, and I've got a couple sleeping bags in here, two large 0-degree sleeping bags. So if I'm really going for a quick setup, I can just throw the beds out, put a couple sleeping bags on there, and then I'm good to go for a quick setup. And then you've got additional power here, additional helo points here. And then over beside each bed, you have these little USB pockets here. So you got your 12 volt and these little USB plugs. You can turn those on here on either side. There's one on this side, and there's one on this side as well. You can see we got our little fan plugged in here. These little fans, you can just clip them up here to get a little airflow in here if it gets a little warm. There's also lighting under here, lighting under here, lighting under here as well. And then of course there's lighting right up on the roof here. These are all insulated. This is all really, really well made. You can see it's all hand stitched. So they showed, I saw a video of the factory making these, and it's all handmade. It's like a Rolls Royce or something. So the inside is really amazing. And then of course we got this table. It folds out as well. So this just pops up, folds out. So if you want to play games or you want to work on your laptop, if you're someplace doing some work, you've got that as well. All right, so that's a little walk around of the Bushwakka Bhoma. I got this from Bushwakka USA. They've only imported a few units to the United States so far, but from what I understand, Jeffrey over there at Bushwakka USA is going to be importing more units. So I really encourage you to look into this unit. I really think I think it's really the best overland vehicle you can get for the money. It's very compact when it's closed up, and very spacious when it's opened up. And it's also quite versatile. So you don't have to put the 360-degree awning up. If it's a quick overnight camp and you're just getting up in the morning, you just fold out the beds. You can even fold out just one bed, you know, fold out one side, sleep on that side if it's just you, open up the kitchen real quick. Really nice to just pull off to the side of the road. Open up one of the awnings in the kitchen. You've got yourself a quick lunch setup. So really an amazing piece of kit for off-road adventures.